morning. Welcome back to another Commercial Trucking Chronicle video. It's cold out here, bro. Alright, Orange Trucker. Alright, y'all. Damn. We gotta stop and get some creamer because I don't have any creamer at the crib. No cream at the crib. It's hot though. Sandwich. Hope you guys are ready for the holidays, because whether or not they're coming, it'll be here in a couple of days, man. You know, like I know. Might as well skip town. Might as well skip town, man. You know, the folks looking for gifts. Oh, what'd you get me? That's when you turn your AirPods up. What'd you get me? Same thing I got you last year. Nah, I'm just kidding. I didn't do any holiday shopping. You know, my kids are grown. They getting money. They don't need nothing from me. But I do have to give out money to everybody. So. I don't know if I'll be giving it out on Christmas Day, but you know, I got my couple people I'm gonna get. You know, I'm gonna take care of. I'm gonna break them off a couple of dollars. You know, hey, I'm telling you, look, if you ain't got crypto wallet, I can't send you nothing. I don't have Cash App. I don't do Cash App. I appreciate the like, whoever it is. 2 people in here. Good morning, Raven. What's that? Good morning. Val. Where you from? Because that's a hard name to pronounce. Ammo Volume Brand. Good morning. Where you from? Season of greeting anyway, man. I got a couple things I'm going to talk about. Let's just wait for some more people to get in here. But, Volume Grande? You said, oh, it's too loud. Okay. You turn it down. Oh, no, it's too low. Okay. Turn the volume up. Okay. Got you. Trying to think, what's today's date? I gotta do my paperwork. Nonetheless, man, I'm grateful to be here this Monday morning with you guys. Appreciate you stopping in. It's not a lot of people here, but at least I'm not up here by myself, right? Over the weekend, I took a little break because, I will post every day. I took a little break because I was doing some, I'm trying to work on a short series using ChatGPT. It has to do with the whole trucking thing. I'm a truck driver, so I got a little short series type of videos that's soon gonna be. It'll be coming out when I can finish, whenever I finish with it, man. I hope you guys enjoy it too, man. You know what I'm saying? But I've been working on trying to get my, my AI abilities, and you guys, it's not a bad thing to do. It's just you could tell it what to do, and it's gonna do it. So I'm trying to tell it, hey, I want you to, put it together for me so I can deliver it to them, and it already wrote everything out. It's got it all scripted. So eventually, Working on the characters now. Hey, I appreciate that, man. I'm working on the characters now. So characters, it's a couple people. It's really about four. I mean, there's gonna be more people in there anyway, but the main characters there's four main characters. No, I'm not in none of the videos and stuff. It's like a short series. So I got the idea from watching another YouTuber, and so I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and start messing with it, because I did a video before using ChatGPT. It was me. I was in there, kind of doing the narrating, but it was real amateur, and it's gonna be amateur too, because this is my first time, or will be my second time doing it. Okay, here comes Jimmy. I know his truck was running because he tried to get his truck warmed up. Jimmy Jam. Jimmy Jam. Jimmy Jam pulling up. I know I seen his truck running over there. I know he working today. I don't know who driving that green pickup truck. Somebody else. There's a couple of us. Not a lot of people working because of the weather. Most of these guys, they got seniority, so what they're doing is they stay home getting paid. I've been here about 2 years, but I said I wanted to work right up until the end. So this will be the last week before we go on the week, the winter, the holiday recess, and then come back after January. I got some flight tickets that I just got, so I'm out. I am out. Shit. Yes, sir. Anyway, let me get ready to get moving. We're going head down the road. But like I was saying, I wanted to talk about the there's always something that's going on, right? It seems like every time you turn on the joint, there's always something going on, right? Come to find out, it's quiet as kept, and they're keeping it quiet. But the news done leaked out, and it's not Epstein and none of that. Yo, these cats is grabbing up oil tankers like it's nothing. But I heard that I did some research. I heard that they had this same thing happen with Venezuela like years ago with Castro. You know what I'm saying? The same thing. They was at it because I guess they ain't pay they didn't pay back countries that they had borrowed money from. So it's all about oil, man. It's all about oil, man. It's all about oil. They're taking, of course it's about oil. They're taking tankers. But because they're so rich in oil over there, and it's got to be purified, right? This Western nation, the United States, you know what I'm saying? Like North America, South America, and everything like this, the Western nations, somebody done redacted their stuff. So I guess, they don't want to rock with us. They don't want to rock with the United States. They rather rock with Japan, or they want to rock with other foreign nations and stuff. So that's why we out there snatching up all the tankers and stuff. They done took a third one. It took 2 this week. They on some real getting ready to start pewing, man. It's getting ready to be a WW. It's getting ready to be on in the South Pacific, man, or Atlantic, or whatever. They ain't playing. Fatima, what up, Fatima? Fatima Ali. Where you from? I see that flag. It's just a lot going on. Look at what's happening in France or the UK. They wilding. The UK is they ain't happy. The UK is not happy. I'm sorry. They out there stabbing people. They macheted up out there, right? I heard. They done let all these criminals out of jail. And then Trump talking about I can send you some troops. You just trying to get up in everybody's business. Stealing oil over here, going over there trying to about to jump in their little fight. I don't know why he's doing that. We got stuff here that we need to take care of. Hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, man. You know what I'm saying? Love is love, man. You know what it is, man. You know? Subscribe to the channel too, man. Help me get the numbers up. And they are going up, so I appreciate all you guys that have subscribed to my channel, man. You know, I'm not trying to like just moonshot, but if it happens, it happens. But of course, as the channel grows, I gotta acknowledge those people that have been rocking with me, man. And y'all been rocking with me, man. Y'all been staying strong and coming in here, leaving comments, you know what I'm saying? Putting them likes up for me, helping the algorithm. So this thing keep coming off my damn head, man. I got my breath. I'm trying to keep it. We gotta get a move on. Let's go get this creamer for my coffee, and we're gonna keep it going. I can't be late. I gotta get to where I got to be at. But yeah, I do appreciate you guys. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make my day, man. I ain't gonna front, man. When I come up on this joint, man, I got a few people that's gonna rock out with me. Regardless of what, I don't care, man. My shades broke. Look, my shades broke. Just broke my shades this morning, bro. You know what? I'ma still wear them. I'ma still throw them on. I broke them this morning. You never know they broke. You look over here. Gotta do what you gotta do, man. You know what I'm saying? And on top of it, it's a hot buying shades, man. I'm gonna be going out buying shades. If anything, see, you know what, James? I'm gonna get you some shades. Swizzy, I'm gonna get you some shades for the holidays. You look like you out there blind as can't see where you're going. Please don't hit nothing, sir. Be safe out there. But yeah, that's what's going on, man. They out here wilding. I personally, I sit back and I watch the news and it's like, all right, whatever, man. But that don't have nothing to do with me. I'm more concerned about what's going on in this business that I'm in, the trucking business, because, of course, you know, I want to put my trucks back on the road sooner than later, but I have to wait until my finances get to where I can go ahead and do it. Now, I own my truck, so it's no problem to go ahead and just pick up some insurance, you know, but, you know, I need to see these fuel prices and things come down, you know. But in the country, like, it's just, everything is up in the air, man. We're waiting to see what's going to happen next year. If the, you know what I'm saying, if the economy picks back up because they're lying to people, you know, the job numbers is, you know, what they're going to do with the interest rates. All of that's going to affect whether or not I can get myself back into the trucks and start back rolling again. You know what I'm saying? I got a few little things I need to tinker around with as far as, you know, I need some tires on one of them and, you know, little minor things, but I should have a problem getting back out there being profitable because I own everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm not making no payments on them. You feel me? That's the thing. And I got more than one truck. It's crazy, you know, to think that I didn't even do my paperwork. I gotta stop up there. It's crazy to think that I'm up here with shades. With what thing? This is how my trucking company going. Just winging it. Just winging it right now. But, you know, hold on to what you got. That's what they say. I'm not selling my stuff, man. I'm sorry, though. So, you know, I've said that before. Yeah, I would get rid of it, but you know, how else am I gonna get the wheels back? I gotta have wheels to be able to grease them so they can turn. If I get rid of them, I gotta go back and try and get that. Nah, I ain't doing that. One thing I made a mistake in, and you guys can learn from my mistakes. You know, I got rid of a lot of stuff that, you know, over the years that I acquired and stuff, you know what I'm saying, with my different business ventures. It's hard to get that stuff back, especially now. because everything is so costly to go out and buy. People can't afford to, you know. They say they're gonna, borrowing money is gonna, it's a lot. If you want to start a business and they say, oh, we're giving money out, you can take out a business loan. I've done that. I've done that. I paid back the loan. One of them anyway. The other one, I got stuck on that one. That's why I was like, oh my goodness, I'm still in the jam, but it ain't much money I have to pay back. They got back over 80%. So, and I didn't get a PPP. A lot of people went out and got PPP loans. I wish I did. My boy was trying to tell me, yo, man, he's straight because he used his money for a business. He didn't use his money to go out and start buying. He did buy a Maserati. I ain't gonna lie, he did. But he did invest back into his company. He had already had a roofing company. He went straight and got a Maserati. I was like, he wildin', bro. But so right now, what we find, the country is in such a financial, everywhere. It's like they got the BRICS nations. They trying to get away from the petrodollar. Like, if you guys are into any of this stuff, man, and you pay attention to geopolitical, things that affect you. Tariffs and all that affects you. Good morning. Who's that? Oh, that's homegirl. How you doing? Good morning. See my glasses. I broke them. I gotta wear them anyway. It's rough. I gotta make it happen. It's the homeless woman. How you doing, Trans Hawk? Is that how you say that? And I'm sorry because I am trying to drive and read you guys' comments at the same time, but I appreciate all the likes. I appreciate you guys that are up here this morning with me. If you ain't get yourself some coffee, damn, you better head to that Dunkin' Donuts or to that Starbucks or to that Cumberland Farm or 7-Eleven. Go get you a cup of coffee, man. On me, tell him put it on my bill. Tell him Secret Santa say he's paying. They won't know who it is. Okay. But you want to have a good attitude despite what's going on out here, because it is a struggle for everybody. It's a struggle for governments, right? There's governments about to fall apart. They don't know what they're doing right now. Everybody turning on each other up in the White House. Everybody turning on each other over in the UK. China probably turning on each other over there in China. You know what I'm saying? Venezuela probably got, what? They took another thing of oil. Goddamn. How'd you let that happen? So it could be anything. Like Africa, I think that, the African nations, man, there's a lot going on over there, man. Africans are turning on Africans. Wawa girl, huh? Oh, why did I mention Wawa? Oh, I left Wawa out because I thought about Cumberland Farm. I said Cumberland Farm. Yeah, you are a Wawa girl. Yes, you are. And how do I know? Because I follow you on other social media platforms. That's how I know. Okay, look where we are. I don't need to be pulling up on this side, but I do it anyway. I'm gonna get my creamer for my coffee. Get my creamer for my damn coffee, man. And then I'm gonna head over here to this daggone I park here every morning. Right now, they built a charging station over here if you got electrical cars. And ever since they did that, they turn this heat down. Good Lord. Ever since they did that, there's been a lot of people coming in here charging their cars. I'll let you see that in a second. You got electric vehicles. They're putting more charging stations all over the place. So, anyway, I'm going here. I'm not paying for the creamer. I'm gonna let them know. Look, I'm just getting creamer. I already made my coffee at the house. Just let me get some cream and sugar. I put some cinnamon in here. All right, come on, man. You guys are coming here with me. And we're gonna get back on the road. Jimmy's still warming up his truck. A little big truck. My truck is one of my trucks is parked back there. In fact, I need to go I'm gonna walk over here, peek and make sure ain't nobody people be trying to park and they can't drive, they rookies. No shade to the rookies. You know what I'm saying? But this smells like somebody smoking weed out this motherfucker. No shade to the rookies, but I done seen a lot of times the driver just pull in and tear up other people's equipment and stuff. Oh, dog. What's going on, old school? Good morning, brother. How you doing? Good morning. I'm good, man. Make sure ain't nobody hit my man truck. I have to check on it every so often. Let the truck stop. Okay, there she go. I ain't gonna walk all the way over there, but I can see from here. Good luck, no. Like, good Lord, they done throw my damn whole front bumper off. Oh, I can't see it. There you go. There she go. RTL, Round Trip Logistics. You good. Just want to make sure, man, because they don't have cameras. They don't have cameras out here. Only way I would know if somebody did hit my truck is if somebody put if there was another truck driver that saw it happen and left like a note on my truck and gave me the plate number or something. But God is good, man. Nobody hit my joint, man. I'm trying to get them things back on the road. Dinner. Food is horrible there. Let me make sure I can get some creamer. Hey, how you doing? Make sure I get some cream. Morning, ma'am. How you doing?
Good. How about you?
I'm well. Can I get some creamer? I got my coffee already.
Isn't there creamer over there?
Yeah. I just want to make sure I'm good.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Appreciate it. Yeah, the sun is shining real. Hey. What's up? Good morning. Y'all trucking? You a truck driver? You a truck driver? Who you drive for?
Arca.
Arca? Was it local?
No, it's Southeast region.
Okay. How long you been driving?
How long have I been driving?
Yeah. I got you.
For 6 years.
Oh, okay. You ain't a rookie.
No more.
No more?
Sometimes I feel like it.
Yeah, we learning every day though.
Yeah.
Safe out there. Yeah, I'm local, so I ain't get my coffee, my creamer. But it's always good to see, man, the ladies out here trucking,
Yeah.
keeping the country moving.
When I first started, they gave me problems.
Oh yeah, they're gonna do that. They're gonna
You need to be in the truck, you need to be on.
they're gonna test you.
Yeah.
They want to see if you know what I'm saying, if you cut out for it. All right.
You have a good one.
All right, you too. And you as well. You drive for Everett?
Yeah, I drive for Everett.
Look, I need y'all on my YouTube right now. Hopefully.
I look terrible. How you
Yeah,
doing?
right.
How you doing?
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, yeah. All right, yo, y'all go subscribe. It's Commercial Trucking Chronicles.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm Swizzy.
Swizzy.
Y'all be safe. Angela?
You too.
Okay, that's Angela.
Hello.
And you are?
D.
D?
Yes.
Okay. Yo, y'all see them, man, give them some shot and let them get a parking spot, too. Don't try to hog, don't try to hog the lane. All right, you too. Thank you. Appreciate it. Happy holidays. All right, man. I appreciate it. I got the cream now.
Okay, baby.
All right, we'll see you. Not bad at all. I'll take it. It was free. I like that bumper. You like that bumper? That would look nice on my truck. I ain't got no money for that. All right. I got about an hour ride, so I got to get moving. Got to get over here to this plant. And then I'm going to sit there for a few hours because, more than likely, yeah, subscribe. It's always good to have some new truck drivers that might come into the comments and stuff. But, yeah, I got to get going this morning. But I'm feeling all right. I'm feeling a lot better. I was kind of messed up and sore from working out. Oh, appreciate it, man. I got my father's genes. Boo, recipe, guys. Who's that? Many yen, rest in peace, guys. You must be talking about what? I remember I used to, be at these truck stops and stuff when I was rolling cross country and stuff. You at the gym? Okay, getting it in. There were truck stops. Some truck stops got gyms in there, right? And a lot of times, you see people that they're in the truck all the time, of course. They got their little workout stuff in the truck with them and stuff, and you'll see every once in a while. Yeah, I'm a social. I've always been very. I'm a people person. Like I'm a hell of a salesman. If you don't know, I can. Sales. I always did very good because I used to promote. I used to be a big promoter of myself. You know what I'm saying? My own business and stuff. So, I'm a people person. Like you said, I'm open. Oh, that's every chunk over here. Okay. A lot of people won't, like I don't like big crowds because you never really could trust it. But, I could get in a room, like a setting, in a group, and be very, very open, I speak to people when I see them. That's why even truck drivers is really like the whole truck. Like, hold up, I gotta put my broke shades back on. Jesus, gotta put these back. Y'all don't make fun of me, man. I'm trying to think this is the fastest way to get there. This way. Truck drivers truck drivers were looked at as being like, the type of people, and this before my time, the type of people that were really helpful, very helpful, will pull over and if they seen an accident, and try to assist, just know that growing up, you know, my grandfather was a truck driver. He had his own rig. He was an Elks, a member of the Elks Club. He had a hot dog truck. And he was like, truck drivers were always known as being real community people. The type of they were a part of the community. Like if it was a truck driver that lived in the neighborhood, everybody knew that person. Because they were always outgoing, and you know, I mean, that's just the nature of, I guess, you know, that comes with the job too, because you know you're doing a service. You know you're providing goods to people, you know, who need that stuff. Come on, bro, stay in your lane, man. You ain't woke, you gotta wake up. It look like he need to pull over and get some sleep. You guys get some sleep, make sure you get your rest. And like me, I volunteered. Look, I wasn't always a good, I wasn't always like, I ain't gonna say I wasn't always like a nice, good guy, or I was a bad guy or nothing, you know, but it's just, that's just how I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's just I was a little different from a lot of other people growing up. So I was outgoing. You know what I'm saying? I was a scout. I was before the scouts. You know, I was involved in a lot of stuff. That when you're a part, and that's the thing, when you're a part of stuff like that, and I think like that, I guess for me, being fortunate enough to grow up with that, you know, growing up and having that, and my upbringing, you know, playing for sports, being part of a team, we went to championships, you know what I'm saying? We traveled, you know, regionals, finals, all of that stuff. Having a coach, that stuff really kind of helped you you know, later on in your life. It'll help you then, because the training that you will receive, you know, you get merits and you get awarded through the season, right? If you don't show up for practice, you don't play. You know what I'm saying? If you play, y'all could win and you might get a trophy. You might get a trophy for participating anyway. You know what I'm saying? And I try to raise my kids the same way. Look at my sons driving trucks too. Well, my son-in-law and my baby boy, he turned 21 this year. He want to drive. I don't want him to drive, but I think it'd probably be the best. I think that would be a good thing for him. So we out here, man. Out here. Rolling like a mother. It's not bad. It's a nice day out here. You know, we got bad weather all over the country. They had an outage. Also, they had the blackouts. We had blackouts out in Cali, right? People losing power out there and stuff. You heard about that? "29 years, I ain't never wore a ring. 29 years of marriage, I ain't never wore a ring." I don't wear jewelry. I seldomly wear jewelry at all, ever. They never liked it. I used to have jewels. Wouldn't even wear them. People were stealing from me. not comfortable with nothing like that. Yo, that's where Bucky's is going. We're about to get that Bucky's project. It's right over there. We're about to get it. It's about to pop. As soon as the weather breaks after the summer, man, we got so much stuff going on, man. This company right here, we got everything. Shout out to the boss, man. Eddie got everything, man. In case you don't know. Shout out to him. You don't want to shout out the boss anyway, man. He was like, "Oh, James, you do YouTube?" Yeah, he's like, okay. I seen the trucks. Like, yeah, I said, I got us looking good up there. He's like, all right. He cool as a fan, yo. He is cool as a fan. We got everything out here, man. I ain't gonna say we got everything in North Carolina, but everything up there around here, shh. You better ask somebody about that, man. That's why I like it here, man. It beats driving cross country. I don't have to worry about going nowhere with this bad weather. We don't get no bad weather in North Carolina. It's always, you gotta have a pair of shades. I keep trying to grab my, look, you gotta have some shades out here all through the year, cause ain't nothing but blue Carolina skies, huh? Ain't nothing but blue, look, Carolina blue skies. So, in the summertime, it's just, sometimes we work so much, it's not even funny. It's not even funny, man. I can't even tell you all them hours, man. You be like, where y'all getting that many hours? Time and a half is looking crazy. And I do hope that they take the taxes off for us with overtime. Because if they do that, you know what I'm saying, I will be really bringing in the dough. And like I told the boss, like, I'll get another truck. I'll get another truck and just put it over here. I still want to try to run my thing too, because I'll throw somebody up in the truck. I know one of my homies that used to drive for me, like, he working right now, but he probably, like, we used to work together. And then I was like, yo, I'm gonna start my own company. I was like, let me know, man, I'm tired of working over here. That's all right. So, when I got the first truck, I think I brought them in around right before I bought the second truck. Yeah, they fired him at the other job. And I was like, why did you let them fire you? You shouldn't have let them fire you, bro. You should have quit before they fired you. So if anything, you could always kind of reapply and go back. He was like, man, I don't even care. But I already know how he was. So when he came and was riding for me, it was all good because I already know how. He wasn't really, I could rely on him. I knew he would, he would handle. But, I know he had his mom's was sickly. So every so often, he would have to take care of his mother. So I'm trying to get back to doing that. And I will stay here because it's local. And I'm looking at my glasses. I will stay here because it's local. If I don't buy another truck and actually do lease or subcontract with the boss, I already talked to him. He said, make it happen, man. Make it happen. He said, it's winter, it's freezing up there. You're upstate. You're up north. Aren't you from like Boston or? Boston. I'm not from Boston, but I'm from up north. Connecticut. Stay in your lane, partner. $40 minutes. I think I'm gonna stay up here for another Who's that? Hey, what's up? Is that LaShonda? Hey, good morning. How you doing? Of course, you know it. And aren't you going live this evening? Don't you have like a session or something that you're doing this evening? I know you're doing something this morning. And if I'm stationary, I'm gonna try to attend. This guy coming up, I broke my glasses. Okay. Well, I look forward to it. What time is it? Like 10 o'clock or is it this evening? $8 p.m., yep. Oh, okay, Mondays at 8. Yeah, I was watching your joint the other day. I was watching one of your videos the other day. Yesterday, actually. I'm in the wrong app. Hold on now. I was watching your videos yesterday. I be going on to your a lot of different live streams, and I can pop in there, and just kind of like get some information. I'm absorbing whatever is being said. I'm listening, and I'm trying to, extract some of the some value from a lot of the encouraging words that you guys have for the audience and stuff. So and it's always good to get that. It's always good to be able to get that. And I'm feeling much better. You guys, I was able to yesterday do some push-ups. I didn't do many of them. But I have strained a muscle or pulled a muscle or ligament in my shoulder or my back. So I was 2 weeks I couldn't work out. So I had just been like I said, resting, working on my my content creation, working on using some AI tools, and trying to stay informed about everything that's going on geopolitically. Of course, there's always a new executive order being signed. So they just signed an executive order that they're downgrading marijuana from Schedule, I think it's Schedule 1 to Schedule 3 or something. And this is stuff like things like that, THC and stuff. Things like that. The trucking community, guys, free drug screen, I had a guy that worked it for me, right? And not the other guy I was talking about. There was another guy, because I had two guys driving for me at one time. I didn't drive at all. I had two guys driving. Well, if they drove in the daytime, by the time they come back, I would go do like a run at night or something. A short Amazon run. Local. We used to do a lot of Amazon. So I had those the guys who would drive during the day. They'd be home by about 4 or 5 in the afternoon. So they were local. Sometimes they wouldn't. They would have to stay in a hotel overnight. One of the guys had on his what do you call it? On the FMCSA thingy, whatever. He had, because actually all three of us actually worked together at first. We were all three working at the same job. And that's when I left, started my business. I told the other guy, I'm gonna start my own business, some trucks. So we all had worked at the other job. I don't really want to put his business out there. But, you know, I ain't gonna say his name. But it was just one of those things where he, you know, he had something on his record. He didn't tell me about it, right? And I had got an email that, you know, he didn't, you know, it was a pre-drug screen for a whole nother company that when he quit that job where we were at. He quit, the other guy got fired. He quit that job to go work at another job. He was there. I guess his pre-drug screen urine came back dirty. They let him go, and then he went back to the other job because, like I said, you know, they didn't fire him. So he was able to go back. The other guy got fired, and he wasn't able to go back. Oh, you back? What's up? Well, welcome back. Appreciate you. That's dry. Ah, man, I can't hardly see, bro. The sunlight. And my glasses. See, I got the cheap glasses on there, but I broke them this morning. I still gotta wear them. So I got the email about the kid having that joint on his, and they told me, they said he can't be driving. So now I got him on my insurance, because, you know, I had to put him on my insurance. It was all, you know, I did everything by the book. I'm not gonna do that, because they're gonna keep falling off my face. So I did everything by the book, because, you know, when you start a trucking company, man, you want to be in compliance. So everybody had to get pre-drug screen. He passed the pre-drug screen that I had sent him to go take. I didn't get no word back about that, so I added him to my insurance. A few months later, I got an email from the FMCSA, Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration, telling me he ain't authorized to drive because he had THC in his urine. So I told him, I was like, yo, why you didn't tell me? You know what I'm saying? You could do the SAP program, because they got a SAP program, right? You got to attend meetings and take regular drug screening. He could have continued to work for me. I could have continued to have him. But by that time, you know, he was already kind of like leaving me hanging with loads. And, you know, he was getting paid a salary of every good. I'm paying them guys salary. So he was real comfortable, and you know, like I said, leaving me hanging with loads and costing me money. Like, I would send him, say, from North Carolina to Atlanta. He'd get down there and miss the pickup. So now I'm like, dang, man, I gotta find another load. You just wasted all my fuel. You know what I'm saying? Then he'd be like, I gotta get home. So I don't know what he had going on, but long story short, I ended up, once I got that email, I told myself, yo, you can't drive no more, man. Look, I had one to cut him off anyway, because he was, you know, he was leaving me hanging too much, man, costing me too much money. You know, it's hard to give a lie to people as it is, but I thought he was gonna hold me down. You know, because we all knew each other before I started the company. So, learning lesson right there, man. A lot of times, you know, you want to try to help people, and you put yourself out there for them, put your business on the line, and you know, they just don't. They don't hold their end of the bargain up and stuff, man. So, but it's okay, you know. I mean, he's not the reason my trucks ain't on the road today. The high cost of fuel, the low rates. But I'm hearing that the rates are back up pretty much $5 a mile right now. Some guys are getting $4 and $5 a mile. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Shit, it's worth it to go get some insurance right now. You know what I'm saying? And put the trucks, back up and running. But it's peak season, so you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna fall for that trap. Peak season around the holidays, yeah, everybody gonna pay through the nose. We need to know what the regular season gonna be like after the holidays. If it's not profitable, there's no need. There's no need, right? You're only gonna be pedaling backwards. Oh man, I haven't gotten to my location yet. I still got this guy in front of me. I don't know what he's doing, man. I gotta get from behind, oh boy, man. He's definitely in the way. Maybe he needs some shade. You know what I'm saying? Because the sun, you might be blinded by the sun. That's it. I'm getting ready to get off this joint, man. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate every last one of y'all, my new subscribers, man. Lashana, I'll see you later on this evening. I'll be up in the live. Shout out to you. Also, I'm going to give a shout out to the homeless woman. You take care, ma'am. Stay warm. And who else up here? Anybody? I got some other subscribers. My people that's already subscribed to me. Minnie, shout out to you. And who's that? Bacon? I can't. I'm trying to read it. I'm gonna let y'all go, man. Y'all be safe out there. Happy holidays, yo. Peace out. Come back and check in with me and let me know how you guys are doing. All right? Peace. I gotta go. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you guys on the next video.